Do I just start talking?
Yeah, right.
Like, what am I doing?
Wait, are we closing our eyes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm stalling because I don't want to do this, but I will.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Thanks, Brazil. Thank you.
What is this? Seriously, what flavor is this? Hi, my name is Matthew from Nerdy Bit, aka Nerdy Bit. I'm just here.
I'm a little nervous.
Hi, I'm Payne Gretzky. My favorite soda is Diet Dr. Pepper.
Hi, I'm Betty Geek or Samantha, and my favorite soda is Sprite Zero Peach.
Tyler was like, hey, I desperately need help right now. And I was like, sure, why not? Just for the hell of it. They telling me we're doing sodas. My favorite soda is anything that's cold. Literally anything that is cold.
Is it gonna bite me?
Ah, yes. The traditional Coca-Cola.
Is this not Coca-Cola?
It's a very tiny can, which I really like because I'm a very tiny person.
This is a Coke, right? Is there anything different with this than a regular Coke?
It looks like Coke.
25 grams of sugar in one can?
I have this every other day. Actually, I should not have this every other day. That's a very bad idea. People watching this, don't be like me. Don't drink a Coke every day. Drink it every other day or every other week. Be responsible. Don't be like me.
Coca-Cola, original taste. Delicious and refreshing. I don't know if I trust it.
Muito importante. Muito importante. It's gonna taste like a regular Coke, I assume, right?
Tastes like normal Coke? I mean, this is normal Coke.
Smells like a Coke.
It tastes like a regular Coke. Am I crazy?
I'm waiting for it to like be spicy or something. Like I'm waiting for the plot twist. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it's delicious.
I'm not crazy, right?
It's a regular Coke.
That's what I'm like. This is a regular Coke. I know I'm not crazy. All right.
We're fucking with you.
If this is sponsored though by Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, muito importante.
Green. I see more Coke.
Okay, it's green. I see the Coca-Cola. Brazil.
Okay, this is different. What the fuck do you pronounce this?
Schweppes Citrus. I'm not gonna pretend to say that word because I don't know how to pronounce it.
Schweppes is like ginger ale, right? Isn't it that like a ginger ale thing? Citrus flavor.
Schweppes? Schweppes? How do you pronounce this?
Something de fruta. I can't read this label like I could the Coke one, let me tell you.
But it says the original, so okay, all right.
Ah, yes. Coca-Cola on the back of it though.
I'm expecting it to be like a citrusy ginger ale.
I like the color palette. I think I've had Schweppes America, but let's see what Brazil's got.
Once again, muito importante.
I'm ready. Bring it on.
It smells good already. I like citrus stuff, so I think we're gonna be okay.
It smells like Alka-Seltzer. Like when you put the Alka-Seltzer thing in, that's what it smells like. And if it tastes like that, be real upset. Do we have a spit bucket?
Okay. That's really good.
Oh. It's really sweet.
That's really good.
Hold up.
It's good. It's not bad.
It kind of tastes like Gatorade with like bubbles. It's really good though. I like Gatorade.
It's very weird. It's like a lemonade almost. Like a lemonade, but a little sweeter and bubbly.
Okay, for real. Muito importante. Okay, this is actually delicious. This tastes citrusy. I don't know what. Hold up. This is mine now. Y'all don't need this. You messed up by putting this. This is mine now. Okay. This is number one automatically. I don't care what anyone says. This is delicious. I don't even like citrusy things. I really hope this is actually just citrus and sugar or something else. Because if there's like animal blood in this, I'm gonna be real sad. But I'm willing to be understandable because this is really delicious too. Oh yeah, this is mine. Oh yeah, 100%. Muito importante. This is actually muito importante. Seriously, okay? This one. Schweppes. Schweppes? Schweppes? Schweppes. 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 Muito importante.
Okay, another green can. There's a lot of stuff I can't read.
Okay, I see a Brazil logo. Just tell me this is from Brazil.
Oh, okay.
Guarana. Isn't that like the stuff they put in energy drinks? Isn't that like the bull testicle stuff? So this is a whole drink of it?
Antarctica. Okay.
It's green. It looks like there's cherries on it.
It says Antarctica, and then it has a Brazil flag on it. I'm really confused now.
Guarana. I'm sorry. How do I say this?
Antarctica. It says Antarctica. Yeah, it says Antarctica. So what does that mean? Is this from Brazil but made in Antarctica?
Guarana. Okay. Okay.
They have a TikTok, guys. QR code.
I hope it's good. Please, please, Brazilian people, let this be delicious.
Let's see what it tastes like.
I'm scared about this one, guys.
I'm trying to comprehend what's going on here. Cause hold up, see, the can is green when it looks like it has cherries on it. But this color don't look right. Okay, I'm a little concerned. I'm sure it's tasty. Let's find out.
Okay, it looks like ginger ale from here, sort of. So
I can like smell this, and it's not a great smell.
I don't like it. I'm sorry, Brazil.
What is this? For real. Hold up.
Oh my god, it's so sweet.
It tastes like if I went to a Walgreens and got Robitussin cough medicine and carbonated with water and put it in here. This is what it tastes. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm a degenerate. I'm willing to drink Robitussin cough medicine just because it's good.
It somehow tastes like bubblegum, but also cough syrup. And I'm sorry. No offense. No offense. To me, I don't like it. No, thank you. No, thank you, Brazil.
I'm not a fan of this one. I feel like it's like I feel like this is a really obscure thing, but when I was a kid, my grandpa used to get musk candy, which is a very Australian thing too. It's a super, like, they had them in Australia, and it gives me like a musk aftertaste.
What is this? Seriously, what flavor is this? Is this Brazilian flavor? Is this what this is? If this is Brazilian flavor, then good for you, Brazil. You have good taste and good flavor.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Marcella. How do I say I don't like it in Portuguese?
Não gosto.
No gasto?
Não gosto.
Non gasto.
Is this muito importante? I don't know, actually.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Oh, what is this? This looks interesting.
I assume this is apple juice.
It's so small.
Looks like apple juice. It's small like apple juice.
Okay, I am seeing Guarana on it again though, which is kind of scary.
It's got a lot of emojis on it.
Petula? Petula. I'm assuming petula is apple juice in Brazilian. I'm sorry, Portuguese. I don't know what this is. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can read ingredients.
It looks like a little bottle of pee. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, did someone like in production pee in a bottle and then hand it to me?
Pitula. I think that's not, it sounded like a bad word, I'm sorry. I don't know if I pronounced it right. But it looks like it has like vitamins in it, a mascot that looks like he's running late to school.
I can't read a single thing because the font is so small and my eyes hurt. I have no idea what this says.
It lists like a bunch of vitamins though, so like I don't know. Okay, because when I look at this bottle, I think corn. Like, this is corn soda. That's what I would think if I saw this in a store and not pick it up and look at it.
Okay, let's try it.
This may be cursed. Please let this be delicious. I'm actually really confused on what this is. But I'm gonna hope it's apple juice.
It smells like vitamins.
Okay.
Okay, so it does have bubbles. Okay, it does have. I know it's a soda, but like, it doesn't look like it would have bubbles. It looks like apple juice.
Yo, does Brazilian people know what diabetes is? Because this is really sweet. This is diabetes.
Okay, actually not as bad as I thought.
I'm stalling because I don't want to do this, but I will.
The first taste is the worst part, but then it gets better. It kind of turns into like almost like a strawberry tasting thing.
Y'all could have given me apple juice at any point. No, you gave me sugar. Pure sugar.
Definitely doesn't taste like pee.
This is like, this is worse.
I'm still gonna drink it though.
It does taste like bubblegum. It tastes like bubblegum, like that's been sitting out for some reason. I'm sorry. That's rude. I don't want to be rude.
Is this why a lot of Brazilian people are just skinny? They just fill up on sugar and just run around constantly? My God.
It's a gender reveal can.
Ah, okay. Bubblegum colors. What is this? What is this?
It's half pink, half blue. These would be great for gender reveal. And it says Jesus on it. I don't think that... Is that what it says? Does it say Jesus on it?
Guarana. Jesus? Is that an L? Is that an L or a J?
That says Jesus. I know that says Jesus. Hold up. This is the drink of the gods. I know it's gonna be the best drink as well too. You see the colors? You already know what the colors are because we support and we're allies. But this says... okay, that says does that say Jesus? Hold up. This is actually fancy writing.
Oh, it does say Jesus on it. I thought maybe it was an L and I just can't read cursive. More guarana. I'm so excited.
That's an L, huh? No, it's a J.
Either way, this may be a godly drink. And this drink is the most muy importante. Wait, muito importante. That's the most important one, okay?
I feel like I have no clues on this can as to what it is other than the guarana, which I have tasted in 2 other sodas now.
God, okay. I mean, Jesus. Here we go. All right. Well, it's Coca-Cola Brazil. Okay. Jesus. Now in soda flavor.
But yeah, let's try this gender reveal soda.
Okay. I think it's another bubblegum one.
Okay, this drink makes me feel great, okay? Automatically. Pink. I have not seen a lot of pink drinks, actually. This is actually pretty cool. Please let this taste good.
Well, we're having a girl.
I don't know. Jesus. Tastes like bubblegum.
It's giving me like Necco wafer scents. And like, I don't like, not what you think a soda should smell like at all. Like, this doesn't taste like something I'm gonna enjoy.
What is this?
Nope. Jesus, you disappointed me. Just like the actual Catholic religion, you've disappointed me right now. What is going on? What is this?
I'm mostly confused.
Says Jesus, but it's the taste of the Antichrist.
Like, this reminds me of like a train wreck. Like, it's very bad and you shouldn't acknowledge it, but you can't like look away. This is what this drink is. Like, this is not good to me. This is really sweet, but I can't stop drinking it.
It tastes like so familiar, but like not like anything I've ever tasted, and definitely not in a soda, and I don't think I would ever want to drink this again. Even if I was having a girl.
What did y'all give me? Brazil. What is this?
Thanks, Brazil. Thank you.
You make Jesus cry with this, okay? Why? There's a reason why he died for our sins. It wasn't for this drink. No. This is too sweet. Why is this so sweet?
All right, so now it's time to rank the sodas. So Matt is going to be the judge of the third best soda. So me and Sam are going to try and figure out which one is the third best.
Should we say it at the same time?
Okay, wait.
two-
Wait. Okay, well, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that was the third best because it just it just gets for like more bubblegum from here. I don't. It tastes like bubblegum to me and like cough syrup. I don't know.
Yeah, I like, now that you say bubblegum, like, I get the bubblegumness.
Yeah, I don't
but,
know
like, I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, I think it was the most, like, tame, but, like, still doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah. That's how bad the other two were. I'm sorry.
They're not wrong. They're not wrong at all. My God. So, do I just agree with that? Because I just agree with that. I agree 100%. Like, that's the third best. Maybe number 2, but like I'm fine with that being third best just purely because there are 2 other drinks that are significantly better than the other 2. And it's kind of already split, which is funny because this is the third in the middle. It's kind of already showing the sides already. But you know, let's continue ranking this and see what the second best would be.
Like, thanks for easing us into it, though. I will say, thank you for doing that. Because wow,
You gave us all Brazil. You gave us diabetes from these drinks. My God.
Now it's time for round 2. I will be judging this round. So which one do we think is the second best?
Hear me out. Coca-Cola. Hear me out. Hear me out.
I knew you were going to say this.
Hear me out.
It's because he just likes to be chaotic.
No. It's not
I
exactly
know.
chaos. Coca-Cola is a well-known company. We already acknowledge how good they are. First of all, Pepsi's better. But we acknowledge, yes.
Whoa.
Okay,
yes.
This
Hold
is a
up.
different
His
thing.
opinions
Hold
don't
up.
matter.
My
Is it?
opinion matters, okay?
That was unnecessary.
All opinions matter, okay? Just saying. But I only say Coca-Cola because of the fact that it's already known and established. We already knew what that tastes like. It's just Coca-Cola.
And it still tastes better than this.
No, it did not. That was God tier. Coca-Cola number 2. Coca-Cola number
I'm the judge. Am I allowed to say my opinion?
Yeah, you can honestly.
You're wrong.
How am I wrong? How am I wrong?
Because you're saying it's just Coca-Cola. Everybody knows Coca-Cola. It's good for a reason. It's the best for a reason.
Yeah, but do you really want to do an ad video about Coca-Cola unless Coca-Cola wants to sponsor us? And if Coca-Cola sponsors us,
This
yes,
is
it
also
can
a
be number
Coca-Cola
one.
It's also
product.
a Coca-Cola product.
Yeah, but like that one doesn't actually have Coca-Cola on it. That one says Coca-Cola.
Okay,
Unless
Coca-Cola
Coca-Cola
right
actually
here.
sponsoring us? No.
Coca-Cola Brazil. Right
If
here.
they want to hit us up and sponsor us, aka we'll take all donations, Coca-Cola, then we'll make it number 1. But otherwise, it could be number 2. Just saying, we can upgrade this list later on. I'm just saying.
No, okay. My
That
argument
was-
against this one is that when you smell it, it smells like Alka-Seltzer.
I
And
didn't
it's
smell
like
it.
the first taste of it is like Alka-Seltzer, and then it gets like kind of lemonade-y. But like,
It was tasty.
I think Coke is still number 1.
Because it's a Coke, though. You're just trying to do brand awareness. Which
No,
is
it's not
understandable.
brand awareness.
Look, if
It
you-
honestly tastes better. I
if-
would rather drink the Coke.
If you want a sponsorship, and if you yourself want that clout, good for you. But let's be
They're
honest,
both Coca-Cola
it's still a
products. It
Coke.
doesn't matter.
It's still a Coke though. It wasn't nothing impressive. I could drink a Coke literally any day of the week. But that one though, that's tasty. That was good. We don't get this here. What's it called
Yeah,
again?
for a reason.
Schweppes. Schweppes is
We
great.
get Schweppes here. It's just not
Schweppes. Do we get
citrus
Schweppes
flavored.
here?
Yeah.
It's
I actually
a
don't know
ginger
that.
ale.
Is it? No, but that's
It doesn't
ginger
taste like
ale.
this though.
There's
It just
different
ginger.
like flavored Schweppes.
I've never even heard of this word until literally today.
Okay, Matt. Here's the thing though. I've seen polar bears drink Coca-Cola. I have not seen polar bears drink Schweppes. Okay.
If you
Okay.
if
There's
you-
that.
If I was sponsored by
There's
Coca-Cola,
that.
if I was a polar bear and sponsored by Coca-Cola, I would be fucking drinking that as well too. But I'm not a polar bear.
Coca-Cola. You know who else drinks Coca-Cola? A very trusted, well-known figure,
Jesus?
Santa Claus.
No, he drinks Jesus?
drinks it.
No, Jesus. We know this. We know that Jesus. Jesus, we understand you. You died for our sins for this drink. We understand.
Santa Claus drinks Coca-Cola.
But Santa Claus ain't
You're
Brazil.
telling me you don't trust Santa Claus?
Hell no. This nigga brings it to my house all the time. No, I don't trust nobody brings it to my house unless it's the guy down the street named Tyrone. And even then, he's family, so it's fine. Okay? No. That's poor arguments using Santa Claus and a polar bear. That's like saying the dog outside. He's looking into the window too. He's outside having him drink the Coca-Cola can as well too. We're used to Coca-Cola. We can do different. We are trying to appease another fan base that ain't Coca-Cola. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Schweppes
I hear
Schweppes.
your argument, and I.
Both our arguments are not good. Let's be honest with this. But it is the judge's final decision, though, on deciding which is number 2.
Yes, number 2.
I just like to remind you real quick. I'm number 1.
No, I'm number 1. You were number 3.
Damn it.
Number 2. Sorry, pal. Number 2. I'm just saying, polar bears. Polar bears. That's all I have to say.
That's not a
That's
reason.
all I have to say.
Polar bear's not a reason.
All right, so now it's time to decide the best soda out of our 5 Brazilian sodas, and I am the judge, so these two will make their arguments.
Muito importante. Seriously, this one should have been number 1. You know this should have been number 1. Why are we catering to Coke? You know what? I say the cocaine one. Okay, this one right here is number 1. Why is this number 1? Because it says Jesus. Once again, Jesus died for our sins. And he could die for this drink as well, too. So I say this should be number 1, purely because, going by what Marcella told us, they put this with vodka and call it the Antichrist. I think that sounds like a good time to me. I'm just saying.
Wait, you keep saying there's cocaine in it?
No, I assume there's cocaine in it.
Okay, well.
I assume 100% there's cocaine in it, because if you drink this, it feels like you drank cocaine, but with sugar. That's what this is. I'm not going to choose the sad drink with the emoji. It has emojis on it. I'm not choosing this one. But Coca-Cola already has enough sponsorship already. Unless, once again, Coca-Cola want to sponsor us and, hey, talk to us. But until then, cocaine drink. This one is an ally. You can see the colors. It's an ally towards us. It's an ally. I'm just saying. It's better than Coca-Cola.
No. This is what you serve at your gender reveal party when you're having a girl.
Exactly. And the girl is named Jesus.
Oh boy. See, okay, I want to be as chaotic as you because normally I am, but
You fucked up by not choosing the Muito Importante drink. That's what you fucked up at. You should have chose that one. We knew should have been number 1.
that was it was a close one, but not that close. Does that make sense? I don't know.
No, it makes sense.
It was like
But still,
I kind of want to go for the sad drink now because now I feel bad for the sad drink. We didn't really
Jesus.
talk about it.
Jesus drink.
Jesus drink or emoji drink?
This number 1. Okay? This one. Not that one. This one.
Here's the thing though. That's not really available in our country, right? This is available in more countries. Is that true?
Yeah, but like Pocky wasn't available originally here either. And we get that shit constantly because of
Originally,
weeds.
yeah. That's
So
You know
sooner
why
or later,
they brought that in? Because it tastes good.
You
know
sure
why
about
that
that?
don't
True.
Have you-
these
Very
three
good,
in the
yeah.
United States?
Look,
Yeah.
we are also very picky about what we bring into our country. And you know that. Continuing. This one. This one.
All right, so I guess everybody probably knows now, but I will be going with Coca-Cola.
And I'm going.
I feel so basic. I wanted to do something else, but it's classic for a reason.
Motherfucker.
Once again,
Jesus.
polar bears. All I have to say.
Jesus, my nigga. Just saying. He died for your sins and my sins. I don't know if you're religious, so you don't maybe believe what I said. But just know that in Brazil, there's a giant statue of Jesus. This is the drink that represents him, but in a good way. Just saying.
I don't know if this drink represents Jesus in a good way, honestly.
It doesn't.
I don't think I would want.
It doesn't.
I would want.
But look,
It pushes
look.
people away
or
from
my
religion.
name on a soda
Wait,
that tastes like this.
here's the funny thing. We don't even know if this says Jesus. This could be an F.
That's what I know. I asked that. It does say
Jesus.
Jesus.
Is that?
I thought it
asked-
was an L.
I thought it was.
Jesus.
I was because right out the gate, I was like, "It's a Jesus soda," and then I was like, "Is this an L or is it
Yeah, that's
actually
exactly-
Jesus?"
yeah.
Oh, if this is an F and it says feces, I think this.
Then it would be more accurately named.
Oh my god, that'd be the funniest thing if this is called feces. Huh. I wanted to get myself a nice cup of feces.
All right, so it's time to make the best soda decision, and I think it's pretty obvious that I'm gonna go with Coke.
Woo! Hi, I'm Betty Geek, and you can find me at Instagram at Betty Geek, as well as on the Grand Geek Gathering doing stuff like this, and Anyway with Sam and Tyler.
Hi, I'm Payne Gretzky. You can find me on Instagram and Twitch at Payne Gretzky, like the hockey player, and I am a Twitch streamer.
Hi, I'm Matthew. Muito importante. you can find me at muituimportante.net. I'm definitely going to make that into a website. I have a street brand. I make street clothing. Tyler put up the link somewhere. I'm Nerdy Bit. Muito importante.
Thank you so much for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun making it, and we're going to have a lot more Most Exquisite Ranking challenges coming out soon. So go ahead and follow us on social media for any updates regarding that. And while you're here, go ahead and subscribe. That really, really helps us out. A subscribe and a big old like. And we would also like to thank our friends over at Beyond Fandom and the Brazilian band Musique, both found here on YouTube. Go ahead and give them a subscribe and a like. All links below. And again, thank you. See you soon.